This week on our farm in Portugal, we get started on some serious landscaping. In fact, this project is the biggest structural change we've made to our property since we got here. With a digger, a few enormous stones, and a bit of rusty Portuguese, things are really starting to take shape.
We are the newbies, John, Tara and Crusoe, and we've been living an extraordinary life, committed to making our minutes and seconds count. For the last 2 years, we've been living in vans and travelling the world.
Something's just happened.
I could be wrong, but I think there's 2
Crusoe has already been to 23 countries on 4 continents. We have fed giraffe, face-down elephants, kayaked with humpbacks, and played with meerkats. We've taken some of the world's greatest hikes, visited the world's greatest cities, and seen some of nature's greatest spectacles. We even got married by a penguin, but that's another story. Now it's time for our biggest challenge yet. We've bought an abandoned farm in northern Portugal, and our mission is to turn the overgrown wreck into an off-grid sustainable place that we can call home. Join us and follow our journey. Be brave, think big, explore.
It is another exciting day on the farm today. We are basically about to start making the very first proper landscapey structural changes to the farm since we've been here. The other day we came up to this top section of the farm and we found a whole bunch of old granite already cut stones, and we were trying to figure out what on earth we could do with them. So what we've done is we've decided that where Mario's been clearing the bamboo, we have uncovered these beautiful terraces, and we think they need to be made more of a feature of. So we've asked him to come back with his digger to move these stones down to that part of the farm so that we can build a wall and just try and make it feel a little bit more landscaped, I suppose. That's the front part of the farm. It's the part where our kind of family home is going to be. So it's not the part where we're going to use for vegetables and food and growing. So it feels really cool to be doing something that's just going to enhance the look and feel of it, and also make the terraces a wee bit safer for the little ones. So check this out. Have a look at these stones. They're beautiful. Quite a big pile of them, so hopefully he'll be able to get quite a lot done and make a wall that really feels like a proper feature. We've also now got a pathway that comes right around the front of that terrace and takes us down onto what will be the lawn, so that's also really exciting. And he should be here in about 2 minutes.
I can hear him. Mario has just arrived. I am so excited. This is quite literally going to be one of the biggest projects that we've done to date on the farm. Here he is. It's not Mario, it's somebody else. It is Mario. He just looks different. Hi Mario. Bon dia, Mario.
Crusoe, can you say digger?
Crusoe, can you say
Can
digger?
you say digger? Can you say digger? Can you say digger?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, thanks Celia. What I'll do is if you can be on the phone for just the next 5 minutes so that you can translate or help me talk to Mario a little bit, that would be really great. Is that possible, Mario?
Sí.
So Celia is a Portuguese lady and she lives in the UK. She's on the phone now helping me translate to talk to Mario. It's not ideal, but we have only been in Portugal a few months, and so much has been going on. We've been busy doing this, busy doing that, busy building lamps and tables and growing grass and fighting bamboo and heading off to Marrakesh, that actually we've had very little time to sit down and learn properly the Portuguese language, except for Bom dia, grande cerveja.
Obrigado.
Obrigado, yeah, obrigado, obrigada. I often find myself walking into places and then speaking Finnish, because I can speak Finnish, it's my other language. And then suddenly remembering, actually, I don't need to speak Finnish. I'm actually in Portugal, stop speaking Finnish. So I don't know whether that happens to anybody else who knows how to speak 2 languages. You go to a different country that speaks a completely different language, and suddenly you end up speaking a language that is your second language, but actually nobody really understands that either. Also, we know how to say lavanderia. We go there a lot.
We go to the lavanderia a lot because we have a toddler. It is currently 8:30 and Crusoe's already on his second outfit of the day.
Yeah, that's it. Before Mario gets started with his big digger and we lean into the biggest project that we've done so far on the farm, I'd like to say a huge thank you to this week's sponsor, Surfshark. Surfshark are a VPN provider. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. Nobody likes to think of their data being stolen or falling into the wrong hands, especially if you're buying property in Portugal or you're doing some banking or looking at Google or any of your other accounts online. A VPN will encrypt your data and protect your information whilst you're online anywhere in the world. Another thing that's proven really handy for us here in Portugal is that you can change your IP address location, which means that if you're looking at Netflix, you can enjoy the shows that you love at home, no matter where you are in the world, including Portugal. By clicking on our link below, you can get a whopping 83% off and an extra 3 months for free. In addition to that, you'll get a 30-day money-back guarantee, which means you can test Surfshark's VPN and protect your online data risk-free. Give it a go. Links below. Okay, let's get back to business. I've got to go and pick up some bamboo so Mario can get started. Just trying to clear whatever pieces of bamboo I can find lying around before Mario brings his digger down here and starts churning everything back up again. Look, there's a whole bunch of it sticking out of the floor from last week and the week before. We really don't want it in the ground because it's for sure going to grow back. We know that from when we had the fields ploughed the other month or so, wasn't it? It was a little while back now. No messing around, Mario's straight to it, collecting up the rocks that Tara will have shown you a little bit earlier on. Huge rocks. Man, Mario is a brave dude, look at that.
Wow. He is a very good digger driver, isn't he?
He's amazing, look at that, man.
I think diggers all right. It will be alright. That's not an easy manoeuvre.
No, it's not, especially with a couple of tons of rock in it.
Yeah.
Blimey. Man, that is second go now. Last time Mario went down backwards and it was pretty gnarly, you saw. Going down front ways this time. A little bit easier by the looks of things, but still, I wouldn't want to be doing the driving. Wow.
Nice work. He made that look super easy that time.
Okay, so Mario has started loading the rocks that we've got from the back there down here. Just look at how huge they are. I mean, we've got Robinson's rock there in the background, right there, and the rocks. I mean, hang on a minute. Let me see whether I can do a selfie. Here we go. Some sort of, I mean, it's not very good perspective actually, but they must be, I don't know, what, half a meter high and around about a meter long, something like that. Maybe a little bit less than half a meter, maybe 30 centimeters, something. But that is unbelievably heavy. So really, we definitely need the digger to help us out on this project. But aren't they going to look fantastic? We're going to build up this whole area here. So we've got a nice walkway coming around the front here. So and really the biggest reason for doing that is so that Crusoe and his little brother sister, when she arrives, will be able to run from the house and from the plum trees down here onto what we're hoping to create is a lawn. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to have flowers all over here, and hopefully also that will then lead up to the vegetable garden as well. So hopefully we're going to be able to carry this wall on all the way along here to there, so it kind of supports it, and then we'll be able to grow some grass up against those rocks there, and then behind that, with a little bit of luck, if we've got enough rocks, we'll be able to put another layer of rocks, so it's kind of a 2 terrace type scenario. I'm so looking forward to this project. I can't wait to see how it turns out. And also it's going to kind of join the Robinson's Rock up to be a part of what will be ultimately a path down to a lawn area. It's going to look brilliant. A fantastic project that we can be really proud of, hopefully at the end of today. In the meantime, I've got to get rid of this bamboo that I pulled out of the ground the other day. It's important. Look at that. Wow, that was a big piece. It's coming a lot, that's good. Okay, well, Mario's getting the last of those rocks, and there are some big ones, like I said. I'm just flattening the land around here, around the part of the wall that we've already got. Hopefully later on I'll get the pressure washer out as well, and we'll give it a good old clean, and we'll be able to see it a little bit more clearly. But the idea would be to grow lawn right up to the wall here, and maybe some flowers growing out of the rock that Crusoe can use for target practice when he's kicking his ball against it. Okay, great. Let's make a wall. Okay, looks like we've got all the rocks from up there. I don't think there's any more, so we'll see what we can do with them. Bamboo, is it possible to and lift it out? That'll save a job. Love it. Love a digger. So you've just watched pretty much a full morning of knocking a piece of stone around and building a wall. It's starting to look pretty great. You know what I really love about Mario, and that's his son that's walking around and helping him out, just giving him a bit of guidance. I really love it when a person that comes to help out, who's got skills that I don't have, or that would take me way too long for me to learn in order to be any good at, just says, yeah, John, you know what, we can do that. because so very often you come across people that come to help you out and they I'm sure you know what I mean, and they're like, I'm not sure. Mario is just getting on with it and it's looking great.
It is another hot day in Portugal today, so Crusoe and I are gonna just give everything a bit of a water, and it has just been such an amazing journey over the last 3 months to kind of watch our flowers grow. You know, if you look back to the beginning where Maria arrived with a big, Maria's our neighbour if you missed that episode, but she arrived with an enormous basket of flowers for us. Geraniums, what? And we planted them all out and they've had a time of it. Life with a toddler is not easy for plants. He's just running away from me. Let me go and get him. Come on, Crusoe, let's go this way. You're going to help me water the flowers? Good job. I have completely lost him. He's gone. It's amazing. So I was just going to talk about how incredible it's been to kind of watch everything flourish and grow and to finally have flower beds with blooming beautiful flowers, and how magical that is, and how when you've got your own land and your own kind of space you can do all these wonderful things. But it's also remarkable to see how much Crusoe has grown. You know, when we first got here he was struggling to walk on the flagstones and he was finding the terrain a bit difficult. He didn't know his way around. He didn't really venture anywhere without us. Now, you know, this is his kingdom and he goes wherever he wants. Obviously we're always with him because we never want him to just be kind of roaming free without one of us keeping a close eye on him, making sure he's all right. But just to see the confidence in this little man is just heaven. Also, I think worth just sharing with you where our grapevines have got to. We thought they were doing really well because we had loads of little buds of grapes, but what we thought were going to turn into like masses of grapes, we're kind of just getting a bit burnt. We haven't been watering them. We just quite literally cleared them so we could see what we've got. So I think next year we're going to need to do a little bit more work, learn a bit more, and maybe when we get back here, we will cut them right back. See if someone can come and help us and figure out what we do with them, because we would just love them to be healthy and thriving above all else. And one of the greatest joys in the flower realm is there obviously used to be a really lovely spread of roses at this property, and I'd say every 2 or 3 days, we have a new bloom coming out somewhere on the farm. And it's incredible because they're usually this bright red rose that just suddenly appears against a wall or behind a flower bed or in a flower bed, and they smell incredible, and they've just been magical. So to come back and get stuck into that as well will be brilliant. You gonna help me water, buddy? Should we fill up your little cup? Yeah, well, let Mum help you. Go give it to the flowers. This way, wrong way, buddy. This way. Go over there. That's it. That's it. Well done. Good boy. Well done, my boy. Yeah, do you need some more? Okay. Need more? Flowers. That's it. You give it to the flowers, buddy. Well done. Uh-oh. Need more? Tell you what, not only does it feel amazing to give those plants and flowers exactly what they need, because you can almost feel them and see them sighing in relief as the water kind of falls over them. It also helps cool the courtyard down to kind of make it a bit more manageable in the hot temperatures. But I've just really loved watching this whole place progress to what it is today. I've loved watching Crusoe grow up and learn about the things that we're teaching him, learn how to water the plants, learn how to be a part of everything we do here. And I'm so excited for everything that's to come.
Mario has snuck in round the back and he's arrived back. He started straight away, no messing around there. Lunch break over.
I've come to see what's happened.
Tara's back, Crusoe's back. Crusoe wants to come and watch the digger. Let's not get too close though. It's been really cool morning, darling. There's been so much going on, yeah. It's been mega. Yeah, and Mario's been putting down the rocks so that they are super solid. They're never going to move. Coming along.
What he's done this morning?
Yeah. Just a minute ago I was talking about guys who really know how to do their stuff coming and just getting on with it. I've given Mario, to be honest, very little instruction about what we want doing here, except to say, hey, you know what, Mario, we'd love it if you could build a wall here and then sort of one at the back there where he is digging now. Mario has gone and done exactly that, but he's found pieces of stone that have been cut at angles like that. And he's making, by the looks of things, and I'm delighted by it, a little pathway down the front here to come out onto the garden. So instead of just accessing from that side, it looks like we're going to be able to come down here as well, and then that'll head down towards the lower terraces. That's just great, isn't it? Okay, more love for Mario. I've just basically gone degrau. I think it means step in Portugal. I'm doing my very best with the Portuguese language. Degrau. And then we've just basically used our hands and our eyes and looked and pointed. And I think what we're going to get now, and I love this, is a couple of steps up to that little walkway that's going there that he's so wonderfully made. So hopefully degrau. Oh, starting to feel like it's been a long day now. Brilliant. So Mario's finished doing what he's doing at the back there, and I'm now just sort of trying to level everything off and make it look like it belongs. So Crusoe's having a great time playing in the mud. He loves digging. Yeah, it's going to be another hour or two's work. I'm starting to look a bit dirty. Yeah, do you want to say something, Crusoe? What do you fancy?
Yeah.
Is it? Okay, thanks very much. Can I have it? Thank you. Look at me. I'm filthy. Have a look at that for a project. I've just been up to the swimming pool and cleaned myself off a little bit. Feeling a lot fresher now.
I think this has been one of our favourite things we've done on the farm so far, and we can't wait for it to settle in a bit, to get some flowers in here, make it look all alive and beautiful, get the lawn growing up to the edge. It's just going to be so beautiful. And as you can see, it means that Crusoe can get down onto the lawn.
Super easy.
Scale a cliff edge.
Yeah, wonderful reason to build anything, to make sure that the children are nice and safe.
Exactly. Anyway, thank you so much once again for watching and for tuning into our adventures each week. We love seeing you here. We love hearing from you. So make sure you leave us a comment to let us know what you think. And if you haven't already, then
Please do remember to like and subscribe.
And hit that little bell to turn on the notifications so that you never miss an episode. We release new episodes every Sunday with adventures from the farm, and we'd love to see you there.
We absolutely would. And we look forward to seeing you next week.
We really do. Thanks, folks.
Thanks,
Take care
folks.
of yourselves. We'll see you then.
Bye. Have you
Bye.
found? Oh, Crusoe's found some bamboo.
Good boy.
Good boy. You get it. Well done.